those being jostled around in different situations tonight. I asked Coach Henning before the game tonight what he planned on doing for Lions. He said he really wasn't so sure. He had to wait and see how things went. Larry DePalma, up from Springfield of the American Hockey League. It's a good look at Coach Henning.
DePalma played 9 games in Springfield this year. He has 82 minutes in penalties. Just the facts. Rook carries it in, shoots a rising shot. Walmsley has trouble with it. And Bob Rook was reaching for the rebound, but it bounced away from him. Dennis Marook behind the net. Covered there. Now Cavallini has it. He's flattened by Plett. There's going to be a penalty.
And here's the action in the corner. Gino Cavallini smashed behind by Willie Plett.
Never hit the boards. How can you have boarding if you don't hit them? Well, that's being too picky, isn't it?
Roughing or boarding. I think that's a reasonable call to make. It's not on the rule books, hitting from behind like a lot of us see with our kids playing amateur hockey or high school hockey or college hockey where that rule is called. But it's a good one to have in there.
And the penalty to Plett is over. Here's Bourgeois to Flockhart, walking right in on goal. Apparently a penalty or more will be coming out of this.
Ciccarelli and Bourgeois. Dino lands it right across the back of the head of Bourgeois. This is what caused the penalties as Bourgeois and Ciccarelli each pick up a pair of minors, 2 for high sticking and 2 for roughing. So both those players are gone for 4 minutes. The team's still skating at 5 men aside.
A pass by Roberts goes all the way down the ice. Marook got there first, so there's no icing. DePalma will try to stuff it, and he does! A goal by Larry DePalma, and this game is tied at 1, and the Blues are really going to protest the lack of an icing call.
They're all over the case of Dan McCourt now back in the St. Louis zone. That's Bob Plager you see up on the bench right now, wondering where that icing call was. But Larry DePalma gets credit for the goal on sheer hustle. Watch as he comes in. Helps in digging that puck loose. Lost control, but then gets it back again as it bounced off Natras and just stuffed it in on the strong side.
It doesn't have to be dirty play. It's just physical to open up the ice a little more. Here's a quick shot and a goal by Mahar. And Wilson has it at the side of the net. To Dirk Graham, overskates it. Things look a little sluggish out there. Might have bad ice. Lemieux really jammed Graham, and Graham retaliated, but no call as the referee Newell was looking the other way.
And right now, we do have Willie Plett and Charlie Bourgeois exchanging a few words. Bourgeois had just come out of the penalty box along with Dino Ciccarelli. They were each off for 4 minutes. And I'm sure Willie went over and told Charlie, hey, pick on somebody your own size, dude.
Both teams are having trouble controlling the puck. Here's Musil playing it right back in. Ciccarelli behind the net, looking for his 21st goal. A score by DePalma, who gets his second and ties the game at 2.
Larry DePalma turning into a scoring threat here in St. Louis tonight. He broke across the ice from the left side to the right, seeing that Dino had faked going around the net to that right-hand side. Dino instead came back to the left. It drew St. Louis off balance. You see Pavis giving chase. It left it open in front. DePalma took advantage of that opening, and his shot went up high, beating goaltender Walmsley and tying the game back at 2.
Ciccarelli looking more like Neil Broughton on that play. 60 seconds left in the period. Roberts' pass is deflected at center ice, and DePalma came up high with the stick on Bourgeois, and now Pryor just dives right in and blasts Bourgeois.
And in the Minnesota bench, Willie Plett is going after one of the Blues players.
Now Roberts trying to restrain Hunter, I believe. Well,
I'll tell you, going some. Now Bourgeois reaching over the back, trying to get at DePalma. Now here's an unfair situation. The officials, we've seen it do it time and again. One North Starsman got it off to the penalty box, and Minnesota right now is outmanned on the ice. It just isn't fair. That's when the real brouhaha started.
Well, I have a feeling something pretty nasty happened away from my line of sight because everybody reacted rather too vigorously here for just a routine check.
Well, the guy with the short hair is Lemieux. He's having a few words with Plett. Lemieux took a little run earlier in the period, and the North Stars I'm seeing something tonight, Frank, I haven't seen all year out of these guys. They're sticking up for one another. That's great to see.
It had to happen. If the club was going to go anywhere, it had to happen. They had to start caring for one another, and it shows up in situations like this.
DePalma's got his shirt off.
Well, that was the first high stick that I saw. DePalma hitting Bourgeois, and then Pryor came right in after Bourgeois. And so if there was anything that happened before DePalma's high stick, I don't know. You see, he and Lemieux still are not very friendly. And now he is escorted off the ice.
Now, Newell gave him a lead hole. I don't know if that's a game misconduct signal or what. There was a little shove there that we did see from DePalma, but that was more or less premeditated because Lemieux was yapping it away at any North Star on the bench who was going to listen. Claude Lemieux is his big brother. And here's what eventually started the whole thing.
Willie Plett is also being escorted off. That draws the roar from the fans.
You saw the collision there between DePalma and Bourgeois.
And soon I think you'll see Chris Pryor coming in here. Bang.
He wasn't going to waste any time. He got Bourgeois with a good shot there. And now Jocelyn Lemieux is going off the ice.
5 seconds left as Brook brings it up ice with Graham. 3 seconds too. It's centered. A goal at the horn. And the linesman has pointed to the net as if the goal will stand.
The red light is on, and it comes right at 0-0-0-0 across the scoreboard clock. But that goal is good. The light came on, and Graham has scored to put the North Stars ahead.
Now to Gilmore. A couple of players from each team still in the penalty boxes, but we are 40 seconds away from the end of a St. Louis power play. They have a 5-on-4 advantage. Here's a backhand by Gilmore and a goal on a crazy play. And now Hunter centers it, and it skips right through as Lemieux tried to tip it in. Bothwell's pass is broken up. And now Willie Plett is knocked down by Hunter to the delight of the fans. Flockhart flipped it back behind the goal line where it's cleared by Wilson, and then to the line by Lawton, but not out. Benning lets it go. Score! Now here is Hartsburg playing it ahead to Cicerelli. Dino has been hot of late. He roughs it up with Benning. There's going to be a penalty coming up here. And now a collision in the corner as Bourgeois is pounding the lights out of somebody.
It's Dirk Graham. Bourgeois landed on top, held Dirk there, and started throwing the right. That brings everybody into the corner. And we've had a lot of altercations tonight, and I'm sure we haven't seen the end of it. Bourgeois looks like he's trying to get a souvenir jersey off of Graham.
Well, he took the Palmas off earlier. Now I guess he figured he'd get another one. Charlie Bourgeois. Whoa, it was Larry DePalma. 35 seconds on the power play. Pass comes rolling in towards the net. Bothwell clears it right back out, and Mahar is onside. Shot the goal as he was flashed by Hartsburg, and the Blues have scored shorthanded to take a 5-3 lead.
Mahar taking that pass beautifully, keeping his skates in touch of the red line so that he wouldn't be offside, and beating Beaupre just below the glove. Mahar's third of the year from Bothwell.
And there's going to be a potential icing here. And they say Musil got there first, and an injured St. Louis player. Flockhart.
He was tied up by Musil. Musil really had his arms tied up. And when they went down, Flockhart had nothing to break his fall with.
With one hand, swats the puck ahead, but the Blues intercept and shoot it back in. Gilmore down, and Lemieux battles for it. Here's Hunter walking right in, rebound, a goal.
Hunter taking the pass from Lemieux, putting it out in front off of Beaupre, and you see Gilmore slide the stick in there. He broke right for the net.
Well, while we were away, Brian Lawton just rifled a shot past Walmsley.
Goes off of Brooks' skate, you see right there. Lotzie has a lot of net.
Marouk was alone in front, but the passing lane had been blocked off. Now Musil again collides. The St. Louis player got to the puck first, so there's no icing call there. Reed's behind the net. Ragland tries to work it in front. He's hauled down, but the goal has come loose, so play is called. Oop, push leading to shove here again.
Putt getting in there. Watch out for DePalma. He and Mahar were doing some pushing earlier. Ragland dropping a glove now. He wants to get at DePalma. Ragland, no small guy himself, standing.
Here's Willie Flynn and Bourgeois. And Bourgeois gets Willie down.
They had a tussle last night in front of the Minnesota goal that resulted in nothing more than a wrestling match. We have another scrap going on. Mark Reeds and is that Hartsburg? Now Marouk and Gilmore are dancing. That's Reeds and Hartsburg right there. Brett and Bourgeois back up and still swinging. That linesman better get out of there.
Is he going to let him go? He's got a hold of Willie's jersey. And the fans are giving this one to Bourgeois.
Willie Plutt may be cut. I see a little blood on the left shoulder. We knew this was going to happen tonight.
90 seconds to go on the penalty to Musil as Brook goes in after the puck. He's shorthanded and takes it away from Walmsley.
Oh.
It's loose to Graham. Shot and a goal.
Watch the right of your screen.